Hi, I'm Sarah O'Neill and I'm going to show you top 10 moves for sculpting the perfect abs. All you need is a mat or a towel. You don't need any equipment for this. This is perfect for doing at home in your living room. Okay, so we're going to start. First thing we're going to do is just check how strong our abs are with a super slow roll down. So we just slowly roll down the spine and then just using your abs, squeeze and lift, and your legs and feet shouldn't move. If you find that your legs and feet are flying up in the air, just stick with the level 1 range of the exercises until your abs get a little bit stronger. If you can keep them flat and feet down, then you're allowed to go to the slightly more advanced options. You can just do this exercise as well as an additional one, loads of times through. Okay, so our first exercise is the leg extension. Bringing your knees above your hips, press them away. If they sneak in, it's letting the abs have a little bit of a rest. So nice flat abs, back is pressed down neutral, shoulders are relaxed, eyes are up, neck is long. All we're doing is stretching one leg away and in. Now just watch this knee doesn't try and keep back in. The more you press it away, the harder it's going to be. If that's too much for you, you can just do a toe tap nearer the body. Still working, it's just a slightly lesser option. So the longer and lower that you go, the more work you're getting. Just really pressing that knee away. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can take the arms overhead. So you're just tensing your lats and isolating the ab muscles even more. Okay, similar exercise, heel drops. This is your level 1. So heel is just flexed, toe pointing towards you. So toes flexed. Again, we're tensing the lats. We can have the arms by the side. Harder option, we're starting from a little bit higher, or you can start from bent knee and just flexing, heels coming down. Tight hamstrings, your knees might start to creep in a little bit, but if we can, we're stretching it from high and all the way down to the floor. Level 3 of that exercise, we lower the heel and we dig 3, 2, 1 and replace. Really bracing your ab muscles. 3, 2, 1. Keep curling that toe in towards you. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Again, tense your lats, elbows in, fingertips flexing away from you. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. You can keep with your singles. If you're feeling it in your back more than your abs, what you want to do is just drop down a level. So that's your heel drops and your extended versions of those. We're going to work the obliques, the side of the abs. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. This is our level 1. The other elbow goes all the way to the floor. Other option, taking it a little bit harder, rolling across the shoulders. Elbow to knee, elbow to floor. So we're twizzling all the way across the shoulder blades. I want to see that elbow right to the knee. Now take a look at the elbow that's on the floor and you're adding a little twist on the twist. Little exhale. Remember your option. Toe taps near the body. All good. Let's experiment with a bit of speed. So you can just take it up, alternate, play with the speed, play with a few holds, twist, slowly hold, twist, hold, a little bit of speed, and hold, hold. So just have a little play with those. 2 and 1. Okay, dropping your toes down. We try and keep the heels off, so we're stopping the hip flexors from working, and we're isolating the abs again. Hands are behind the head. And we're just going to make a circle, circling all the way back round. Let's do it the other way. So we're lifting the shoulders off the floor, full move for the abs, so we're working all the way through. If this is too much, your option is just to do some single crunches here, taking the hands up the thigh for level 1, across the chest for level 2, or behind the head for level 3, or just stick with this nice tough level 4. We're making a really big circle all the way around. Keeping a little gap between chin and chest. Let's do one more and relax. Okay, we have a diver crunch coming all the way up. Hands are overhead. We don't need to come all the way up here because then we're using our hip flexors. It's this first 30 degrees of flexion that we're really interested in. Hands between legs and overhead we go. What you want to avoid is rolling that head up and down. So we're keeping that gap between chin and chest. If you get any tension in your neck, you can try just pressing your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And again, we exhale as we lift. Inhale as we relax. Okay, and release. We're coming right back up into this position. Hands and feet are parallel. Tight hamstrings, you might not be able to get these legs out straight. We're just going to take opposite arm and knee away, and leg away, sorry. So this one requires a little bit of coordination. We're thinking opposite arm, opposite leg, diagonal wise. You can do this with a Swiss ball between your feet as well. That looks good. You can shorten the range. Coordination. You can shorten the range if you want to. If you've got tight hip flexors, tight hamstrings, your legs might start to creep in a little bit. So we're trying to press them away. Back is flat. Remember, bend the knees a little bit if you're feeling a little bit of strain there in the lower back. While our knees and feet are off, we compound crunch. Knees to forehead, forehead to knees. Peeling the lower body off, so working on lower abs, lifting the chest and shoulders off. We're working the six-pack muscles. Knees right to forehead, squeeze into a tiny little ball. Just releasing down. So you can just use one or the other, so just the crunch or just the reverse. That's your level one, or squeeze both together. If you want to make this really hard, squeeze into ball, drive it away. So how far can you stretch? Have a little experiment with where you take the legs. Do you take them lower or higher? Cool, keeping the legs up, obliques again. Twisting, little finger to the side of the feet. Little finger to little toe, really reaching up, up, up. If your legs are tight, you can take it down here. Or if it's too much, just drop your toes down again. So twist and twist. Let's take that chest nice and high. Exhale as we lift. If you want a little crunch in the middle, up to you. Lift, twist. Let's do two more. And hold it there. Okay, a little bit of Pilates, always good. We're going to take the legs up, legs and toes and arms up. Everything meets in the middle. We take the legs wide, we're lifting the chest. Then we bring the toes to the fingers, and then we exhale. Inhale, everything meets. Again, we've got a little bit of reverse curl going on there. Toes to fingers. And now your option is to stretch it away a little bit further. We're making it fluid and dynamic. So really focus on the technique. Again, you want to feel it right in the center of those abs and not in the lower back. Bring it in and stretch it away. One more, up, take it wide, bring it in, and let's stretch it away. And bring your knees in, give them a little hug. Every great ab workout, you've got to have a couple of planks. So we're going to come over into the front plank first. Take your elbows under your shoulders. Level one, come to the tops of your knees. Draw in your navel. If you're feeling it in your shoulders a lot, make sure that they're right under, your elbows are right under your shoulders and you're not extending out here. Lifting and holding there. Level two, just coming onto your toes. We've got a whole new little DVD for you showing alternates to planks, how to extend them, make them a little bit harder. So tune in for that one next. But for now, we're just going to keep holding this for 30 seconds. If you're feeling strong, I want you to hold it for 60 seconds. Just pause the DVD. So, checkpoints. The body is as flat as the floor. You don't want to see any bum sticking out in the air. Bad. Nice flat back. Squeezing your abdominal muscles in. All the strength is in the midsection. We're toning great six-pack muscles here in plank. Keep your breath nice and shallow in the top of your rib cage because your abs are squeezing in so tight. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, and relax. Coming into side plank, elbow straight under shoulder. Level one, lifting the side of the hips. You've got your shoulder, knees in line, hips in line, lifting up and straightening the top arm. If that's too much for you, you can do a Pilates side plank, hand in front, lift and squeeze the legs together and then just slide up the body. Again, you'll really feel that on your side. It's not an easy option. However, if you want a little bit more, coming to the side of the feet, all the way up, lift and hold. Really drawing this base hip up. We're pushing out through the shoulder, lifting out and strong through this top arm. If you're feeling super strong, take that leg away and hold. Keep smiling. Okay, and again, we're going to hold these for 30 seconds. Each side a little longer if you're feeling stronger. So remember to do your other side. And 3, 2, 1, and slowly relax. Okay, so well done, give it a quick shake out. You've completed your 5-minute ab workout. Remember, you can start moving up and down the options. The most important thing when you're working at abs is to make sure that those are the muscles that you're working. You might find that your back is taking over. That just means you need to train the abs a little bit longer before you go into that position. Doesn't matter, it's gonna keep those abs working and make sure that the other muscles aren't taking over. Lots of people get sore necks with abs. It can be because you're rolling your head forward and back and just straining those muscles there. If that's you, start doing the exercises where your head is flat, so the toe taps or the heel digs, and just keep those muscles not being used to just train these muscles up first. Also, just make sure you're not rolling the head. So keep a gap, kind of an apple-sized gap between your chin and your chest. Not a melon, not a grape. So a reasonable sized gap. You can try putting your tongue on the roof of your mouth, as I said, and just make sure you keep breathing, you're not tensing, and just nice and relaxed. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you relax. Doesn't matter how high you come as well, it's that first 30 degrees that's really important. So don't yank yourself up using your hip flexors, keep those muscles engaged, nice fluid movements, keep your shoulders relaxed, your neck long, your eyes up, try not to roll the head, and just keep these ab muscles working. I hope you've enjoyed my DVD, and I'll see you next time.